Thomas Tuchel offers honest verdict on Chelsea's 2-0 FA Cup win over Middlesbrough. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel has offered his honest thoughts on his side's 2-0 win over Middlesbrough on Saturday afternoon that saw the Blues progress through to the semi-final of the FA Cup. Speaking to BBC Sport after the game, Tuchel took the time to hail his players and offer his thoughts on the West London side's away win over Middlesbrough. "We were very focused, very serious from the beginning. Showed the quality in the decisive moments and scored 2 early goals to give us a comfortable leads. The effort was huge, never let Middlesbrough get a foot back. I'm very happy, it was a deserved win. We come from a period with a lot of matches in a short period of time. Full credit for the team. I'm very happy." Thomas Tuchel believes next Chelsea owner will have their focus set on trophies over money. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel has revealed he believes the future owner of the West London side will be focused on winning trophies rather than making money. When asked about his club's future ownership, Tuchel insisted he believes that trophies will be at the forefront of whoever takes over's mind. "If somebody buys a club for this amount of money, then it's about challenging on the highest kind of level, then it's about trophies, then it's about winning, and then it's about being the best you can," Chelsea's manager said, as quoted by the Irish Times. "It's not about developing a project, it's not about making money with the club. Who am I? I don't know the ideas behind buying a club or any organization for this amount of money because I cannot afford it and I will never be able to. But that's what I hope. I think Chelsea as a club and a structure and an organization has an awful to offer, and that's why the price is like it is." As the deadline passed on Friday, the Raine Group are looking to narrow down the bidders to 2 or 3 favourites as early as next week. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel has revealed he hopes the current uncertain situation at Stamford Bridge surrounding the club's ownership gets resolved as soon as possible. "I hope that the process will go through as soon as possible to clear the situation, to calm the situation and give everybody an outlook to the nearer future. This is what we are hoping for. We have the right that things will be pushed as fast as possible. This is what we are hoping for." Tuchel has recently made it clear that it is his responsibility as Blues manager to keep pushing for wins with Chelsea amid this difficult period of uncertainty. "The responsibility and the attitude come with what you sign up for," he said, as quoted by Football London. "If you sign up for Chelsea, you sign up for winning and you sign up for being competitive. This is what you have to deal with. Nobody could imagine we have to deal with these political circumstances in Europe, and nobody knew we would have a change of ownership as a consequence." Thomas Tuchel explains Jorginho and Kepa Arrizabalaga absences in Chelsea's 2-0 FA Cup win over Middlesbrough. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel has provided an explanation for why Jorginho and Kepa Arrizabalaga were absent from his side's 2-0 win over Middlesbrough in the FA Cup on Saturday afternoon. Despite the absences, the Blues managed to breeze past their championship opponents on the day as they progressed through to the semi-final of the competition. Thanks to goals from Romelu Lukaku and Hakim Ziyech, the European champions were able to beat Middlesbrough on their own turf. Speaking at his post-match press conference after the game, Tuchel revealed why Jorginho and Kepa Arrizabalaga were missing from his side squad on the weekend. "Kepa is ill and we gave Georgie the chance to have a pause," he said, as quoted by Football London. "He has played 6 games in a row, 90 minutes, and has 2 crucial games with Italy, both physically and mentally. I decided that he could have a break and didn't need the travel today." The German tactician went on to provide an explanation as to why there was no Reece James present today. "Petr Cech will have this chat because, of course, the recommendation is that he does not go. He is still in individual training, otherwise, we would have brought him to Lille and we would have brought him here for sure. There is no doubt about it. He is still in individual training, he needs 1 more week of rehabilitation and I think we can provide this much better than, it is not the job of the national team to do this." Mason Mount praises Chelsea team for performance following FA Cup win over Middlesbrough. Chelsea midfielder Mason Mount has praised his team for their performance after beating Middlesbrough 2-0 in the FA Cup on Saturday afternoon. The 23-year-old got the assist for both of his side's goals on the day and was pivotal in the majority of the European champions' attacking plays throughout. With his 2 assists on Saturday, Mount has now directly been involved in 50 goals for Chelsea across all competitions. Speaking to BBC Sport after the game, Mount praised his team's performance as they beat Middlesbrough 2-0 on Saturday afternoon to progress through to the semi-final of the FA Cup. "It was never going to be comfortable. They've been on an unbelievable run. You see the teams they beat, it was never going to be easy. Not many fans for us tonight, but we let our football do the talking, we played some good stuff. Chelsea midfielder Mason Mount also has insisted his side are hungry to win a domestic title as soon as possible following their recent run of bad luck at Wembley. We are all so hungry for a domestic title. We need to keep going. It's not been the best run at Wembley, we want to right that wrong. We've had one defeat already this season, we want to win. Claims of Chelsea's Antonio Rudiger agreeing 4-year deal with Juventus rubbished. Claims that Chelsea centre-back Antonio Rudiger has agreed a 4-year deal with Juventus have been rubbished, according to reports. The German international was rumoured to have agreed a deal with the Italian giants on Saturday morning, after the news was reported by Italy's La Gazzetta dello Sport. Rudiger, who will reach the end of his contract at the close of the current season, has been linked with a number of clubs this year, with his departure at times seeming inevitable. As reported by Nathan Gissing, Rudiger has not agreed any sort of deal with Juventus despite the news. Gissing insists that the situation has not changed since the beginning of March, when the journalist tweeted the following. Antonio Rudiger's situation is still very open. Tony is happy to stay Chelsea, but only if the money is right. Man United, Newcastle, PSG, Real Madrid and Juventus are all interested. There are currently no talks between Chelsea and Rudiger's camp. Rudiger was heavily linked with Real Madrid at the beginning of the season, but, since then, a number of other clubs have also joined the race, including, more recently, the likes of Manchester United and Newcastle United. While currently linked to a number of top clubs across Europe, the German international is not expected to make a decision on his future until closer to the end of the season and during the summer months. He has always insisted that he is not against staying at Chelsea, but with the club's current ownership situation making players and fans nervous, a departure from the club could certainly be on the cards. Raine Group confirms Saudi media's competitive bid to buy Chelsea Football Club. The Raine Group have confirmed Saudi Media Group's competitive bid to buy Chelsea FC after doubts had emerged over the potential investment. Reports over a potential bid amounted earlier this week as the Saudi group looked set to become the highest bidder for the West London side. Since then, however, it was reported, by The Athletic, that no concrete bid from the group had arrived prior to the deadline on Friday the 18th of March. Nizar Kinsella confirmed today, via his Twitter, that the bid had been made, labelling it competitive, and that there is a hope that it will get shortlisted as one of the favourites. Saudi media's bid has since been confirmed to me after doubts about its presence emerged. The bid is described as competitive, and there's a hope that it gets shortlisted. It's possible decisions on that will be made as early as Monday morning. It was delivered an hour before the deadline. The intention wasn't to create a media storm, hence going quiet. Delivered 1 hour before the deadline. Raine has confirmed receipt. Ben Jacobs recently reported, on Wednesday, that the group had made a bid of $3.5 billion, which he believes to be the largest offer for the West London club so far. Saudi Media Group's bid is $3.5 billion. Think this will be the highest offer given the circumstances, but there won't be much between the handful of serious bidders. The deadline for takeover bids passed on Friday the 18th of March, and everything you need to know on the matter can be found here.
That is on Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.